Hi, this is Mike, and we're looking at Bitcoin chart again. So I decided to take a short position just here, thinking that I might be trading a zigzag down. Um, just be aware that this is the same pattern at small degree as we saw yesterday before we started to see this move down. Okay, it's the same thing. Now, whether or not this continues from here, I think it'll depend on if this breaks this low. Because if I was trading this as a potential zigzag within a zigzag, yeah, that's interesting. But also, like, this could be another DE scenario going on too. So if you don't remember that idea yesterday that ended up causing the break of the support, it was the A, B, C, D, E. Now, a couple of reasons why I think this could be the case, and a reason why I think it's a bit weird looking, is is basically this five-wave move that occurred to break the support there. It's got this really short wave in it. Now, the really short wave could be a bit longer than I can see here, but in general, the middle part is pretty small. So whether or not this is just a wave 4 going on here versus a continuation, it's pretty hard to tell at this stage. And the reason I think maybe it could be wave 4 is because if wave E ended here, there's not much alternation in the waves in terms of like wave 2 and 4, because it's not 1, 2, because this had to be D, and D needed to break the low, which was here. So that's E. So therefore, uh, this could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So keep an eye out for that one. And then we could see a bounce as per my previous idea. If it is a continuation down, what would be the cause? Right? I think the cause would likely be that this whole thing was a wave 1 only, not part of a larger wave 1. Like for example, we could have like a 1 zigzag 1. Let me explain. Like a zigzag 1, 2, 3. I'm supposing 4. That's very sharp though. 5. So the only problem with this is the sharp corrections, which I really wouldn't be able to tell you if that's accurate or not. Up here, you might have some clues maybe, but all in all, sharp corrections, not a big fan. Yeah, not a big fan at all of assuming sharp corrections are it. Although you look at this wave here, if I'm counting that as a B, then it is a sharp correction, and I think maybe we just got to be careful with that. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is wave 3 the shortest? No, it's not the shortest. Okay, so that means we have A. Could this be B up here? C, D, E. Okay, so this could be like B, C, D, E, because there's a zigzag there where there shouldn't be. Right, so A, B, C, D, E. All right, if that's the case, then this is the end of wave 2. If that's the case, right? I'm dealing with probabilities here. Don't quote me, especially when the trolls are around. They might get offended. Right, so let's just say, for example, this is I'll just try and label it in a way that is sort of going to help understand. All right, 1, 2. Has to be green. Okay, because that would be leading pattern 1, like basically like a weak 5-way move, right? You'd have 1, 2, 1, 2 here, right? And then potentially, right, like I said, don't quote me on this. I'm just putting updates out there because my members love them. If you don't know AriasWave, learn AriasWave. I do this for my members more than anything. Right, then we look at the same pattern we had yesterday, A, B, C. Could this be unfolding D or could it be D? Could it be D already and D in E is done? This is what I was thinking before, right? So how are we going to know? Well, we're going to know because it's just going to keep going down. That's how we're going to know. Okay. You can either choose to understand the waves or you could just ignore and just take small profits and miss out on big opportunities because you can't always know things, right? We know that, but this is topped. Should it be reversing ASAP really quick? Well, it should technically be reversing pretty quick, right? Um, I don't want you to miss out on opportunities just because I said something that you don't agree with or whatever, or I put doubt in your mind. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just doing what I'm doing always. So this pattern here, right? This looks like a expanded zigzag, right? Why do I say that? Well, take a look at the middle. It's the weakest part of the whole move, right? A, B, C, D, E. Wouldn't surprise me if it is, right? That's why also, what does this look like, a 5-wave move? It could. Yes, a weak one, but not type 1, right? Look at that ending pattern there. Right? This could be E. This could be E right here. We could be about to just slam down, right? If that's the case, that's wave 2 right there, right? Getting sharper, it wouldn't surprise me one bit. So, you know, uh, short from here, yeah, short from here. Um, yeah, because that's why I talk about what I think could be happening versus what's currently happening, what I'm sort of trading right now, because I'm always trading in and out of trades, long-term trades, trade within a trade. Like, what do you mean? When you know the waves, you can do whatever you want, right? You could be wrong and make money. A lot of people don't believe that, but it's true. I mean, you've got up and down. If you're not even a trader and you're a buying and a hold, like if you're buying and holding, it's a sad life for you because all you've got is up or down. And if this shit's in a bear market, you're screwed. Right? No wonder you're mad, right? But in trade world, you can be up and down all day, up and down all day, profit all night. You got to be careful with that. Lack of sleep is bad. I had that problem recently, right? Thank God, 12 hours of sleep fixed me up, so I'm back at it, right? And poor sleep can also mess with your trading quality and analysis quality, right? Just be aware of that too. But it's also important to understand these two waves because if you think that it's a zigzag down, you might wait for a bounce when there was no bounce coming. So I think that's also a good reason to understand these patterns. Because it looks sharp, it could be 5-wave move, could even be weak 5-wave move, but then internals don't add up, right? A, B, C, D, E. Look, this right here could just go straight down, right? And to be in that short trade is not a bad idea if you ask me, sonny boy. It doesn't hurt, right? So what is the confirmation for this then? Well, it's the break of the start of wave E. It's right there. If that's wave E, which I think it might be, right? Because look, you got 1, 2, sharp 3, 4, 5, weak, yes, but who cares? All right, we can have weak moves. They exist as part of the AriasWave set of corrective patterns. Nothing unusual. All right, if we break this level, that's confirmation somewhat here that this whole corrective pattern that started at 3 o'clock in the morning is done and continuation trade to the downside. It just came back to retest, got weaker and weaker and weaker, and it's just going to go down, right? So stop level, well, it just has to be right here, right there, where you saw that little move just there, just happened just before, but I saw it anyway. Took a short position as soon as I saw it because I thought this was going to go a little bit higher. And then I realized what I'm seeing here. I'm like, oh, fantastic. That's great. Good opportunity to add to my analysis and give more ideas to people. Because that's what people want. They want ideas. Where am I? What's going on? Are we long? Are we short? Does it fit with my view? Does it not? Does it? Yes, no. I don't know. How do you use my analysis? Please don't use it like trolls do. Obviously, use it in a way that is going to confirm what you're seeing, what you're seeing versus what I'm seeing. Hopefully, this has helped. Thanks.